Hello, this is Jose from the Jose channel, your one-stop destination for all things history. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now, do you know who the first president of the United States was? Or perhaps, who the 16th or 32nd was? Welcome enthusiasts and curious minds alike to this intriguing journey through time. Our purpose today is straightforward, yet fascinating. We'll be navigating through the pages of American history, presenting to you a chronological list of the presidents of the United States, from the very first to the 46th. Each individual who has held the office of the president has left an indelible on the United States, shaping its history, its culture, and its future. They have led the nation through peace and war, prosperity and economic downturns, moments of unity and periods of division. Their decisions and actions have impacted not just the United States, but the world at large. So let us embark on this intriguing journey to understand the leaders who have shaped the nation. Stay tuned to find out more about the presidents of the United States. Ever wondered who laid the foundation of the United States of America? Let's delve into the lives and contributions of the first 5 presidents who played pivotal roles in the formation of the United States. Our journey begins with George Washington, the first president who held office from 1789 to 1797. Known as the father of his country, Washington set the blueprint for what the presidency should be. He guided the new government as it solidified its policies and practices, always keeping the welfare of the nation at heart. Next we have John Adams, in office from 1797 to 1801. A key advocate for independence during the Revolutionary War, Adams was a signatory of the Treaty of Paris, which officially ended the war. His presidency was marked by diplomatic challenges and domestic opposition, but his commitment to the rule of law was unwavering. Thomas Jefferson was the third president, serving from 1801 to 1809. Jefferson was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, a document that still resonates in the hearts of Americans today. As president, he ensured the Louisiana Purchase, doubling the size of the nation. James Madison, the fourth president from 1809 to 1817, is hailed as the father of the Constitution. Madison was instrumental in drafting and promoting the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights. He led the nation through the challenging War of 1812. Lastly, from 1817 to 1825, James Monroe was at the helm. His presidency is often known as the era of good feelings due to the sense of national purpose and unity. Monroe delivered the famous Monroe Doctrine, a cornerstone of American foreign policy. These founding fathers left an indelible mark on American history. Their legacy continues to shape the nation's journey, reminding us of the courage, wisdom, and vision that built the great country we know today. Moving forward, we delve into the lives of the presidents leading up to the Civil War. Beginning with John Quincy Adams, the 6th president and the son of 2nd President John Adams, we see a presidency marked by staunch opposition from Congress. Despite this, Adams was a strong advocate for education, believing it to be vital for the growth of the nation. Next, we have the tenure of Andrew Jackson, a controversial figure known for his forceful personality and populist politics. His presidency saw the implementation of the Indian Removal Act, leading to the infamous Trail of Tears. Martin Van Buren, Jackson's successor, was challenged by the Panic of 1837, a severe economic depression that lasted throughout his term. Despite his efforts to stabilize the economy, he was unable to secure a second term. William Henry Harrison's presidency was tragically cut short, just a month in office, but his campaign slogan, "Tippecanoe and Tyler too," remains a memorable piece of political history. His vice president John Tyler took over and became the first vice president to ascend to the presidency without election. James K. Polk, the 11th president, achieved significant territorial expansion, securing the Oregon Territory and winning the Mexican-American War. This added significant land to the United States but also intensified the debate over slavery. Zachary Taylor, a military hero, served a brief term cut short by his sudden death. Millard Fillmore, who succeeded him, faced the contentious issue of slavery and the Compromise of 1850. Franklin Pierce, the 14th president, and James Buchanan, the 15th, both struggled with the divisive issue of slavery. Their inability to resolve the conflict further escalated tensions between the North and South. These presidents faced the mounting tensions that would eventually lead to the Civil War. Their terms were marked by significant challenges, from economic crises to territorial disputes, all under the looming shadow of the nation's greatest internal conflict. The Civil War, a turning point in American history, and the presidents who led during this tumultuous time. At the heart of this era was the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. His presidency was defined by the Civil War, a brutal internal conflict that tested the very fabric of the nation. Lincoln, known for his eloquence and leadership, was steadfast in his commitment to preserve the Union and end slavery. His Emancipation Proclamation in 1862 and his pivotal role in the passage of the 13th Amendment forever changed the course of American history. Following Lincoln's tragic assassination, the presidency passed to Andrew Johnson. Johnson, a Southern Democrat, faced a difficult task of leading the nation through the Reconstruction era. His lenient policies towards the South and his clashes with Congress over civil rights for freed slaves marked his tenure. Johnson was the first president to be impeached, though he narrowly avoided removal from office. Then came Ulysses S. Grant, a war hero turned president. Grant's presidency was marked by his efforts to protect the civil rights of African Americans and to rebuild the South. However, his administration was also marred by numerous scandals. In 1877, Rutherford B. Hayes took office. His presidency was a time of healing and reconciliation. The controversial election that brought him to power led to the Compromise of 1877, which effectively ended the Reconstruction era. Hayes's focus on civil service reform and his efforts to rebuild the economy marked his term. These presidents navigated the country through one of its darkest hours. Their leadership during the Civil War and Reconstruction eras defined a crucial period in American history, a time of division and healing, of conflict and change. Their actions and decisions continue to shape the nation we know today. As we move into the 20th and 21st centuries, we meet presidents who faced new challenges and made significant strides in various fields. Our journey begins with the 20th president, James Garfield. He served for a brief period in 1881 before his life was tragically cut short by an assassin's bullet. His successor, Chester A. Arthur, made significant reforms in civil service, setting a precedent for future presidents. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th president, was a force of nature. Serving from 1901 to 1909, he was a champion of the progressive movement, establishing national parks and taking on big businesses with his trust-busting policies. We then move on to Franklin D. Roosevelt, the only president to be elected 4 times. His tenure from 1933 to 1945 saw the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His New Deal policies left a lasting impact on American society. Let's fast forward to the Cold War era, where we meet John F. Kennedy. His inspiring leadership during the early 60s brought a sense of hope and optimism, despite the looming threat of nuclear war. As we step into the 21st century, we are introduced to Barack Obama, the first African-American president. His 2 terms from 2009 to 2017 were marked by significant healthcare reforms and a focus on renewable energy. And finally, we arrive at the 46th president who brought their unique perspective and leadership style to the role. Their term, like those of their predecessors, was marked by challenges, but also by significant moments that will be etched into the annals of history. From Garfield to the 46th president, these leaders navigated through wars, economic downturns, societal changes, and technological advancements. They faced immense pressure and made tough decisions that would shape the course of the nation. These presidents have shaped the modern United States as we know it today. Their legacies serve as a reminder of the power and responsibility that comes with the highest office in the land. From George Washington to the 46th president, each leader has left their mark on American history. We've journeyed through time, from the birth of our nation under the guidance of our founding fathers, through the tumultuous years of the Civil War and Reconstruction, and into the age of modern presidents. Each era has been shaped and defined by the men who've held the highest office in the land. These individuals, with their unique qualities, visions, and decisions, have collectively woven the rich tapestry of American history. Understanding their terms of office, the context in which they served, and the impact they made, provides us with a deeper appreciation of our nation's past and how it informs our present. Remember, every president, every term, every decision is a piece of the puzzle that makes up the United States of America. Now you know the 46 presidents of the United States and their terms of office. Knowledge is power, and you've just powered up.